Good morning and welcome. So today's project is to clean this little driveway. As you can see, there's quite a lot of moss in between the joints. There's not too many weeds, as you can see, so that shouldn't be a problem, but there's going to be a decent amount of cleanup when I have finished pressure washing this drive. There's quite a lot of lichen in there. That's because it is north facing, so it doesn't get that much sun. There's a few trees knocking about, as you can see, so that's not going to help with the state of the drive, but yeah, should be a nice little project. Should come up looking amazing once we're finished. So all I've got to do now is stop crapping, get cracking. Let's grip it, rip it, and let's make it shine, baby. Let's do this. Woo! Over 95% of the people watching this have not subscribed. So if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and enjoy watching my videos. Thank you very much. That wasn't included in the price, but for 10 minutes work, it's just easier just to do it, and it looks loads better, and hopefully the customer will appreciate that as well. So this is what it's looking like so far. What do you think? Drop me a comment. Are you liking it? Do you think the progress is good so far? Let me know. And we haven't even finished yet, so what's it going to look like at the end? Just wait around and see. But just around the edges, just there is quite a few black spots. So we're going to get the hypo down, the sodium hypochlorite, and that is going to do its magic and hopefully remove some of those black spots just there. That's mainly because, like I said to you earlier, that's north, that's south. The sun's going to come round that way, and in the winter it's barely going to get round, so you're barely going to get any sunshine on here. And you've got those trees just there, they're going to drop all the leaves, they're going to create the black spots and all the lichen that you've seen earlier. So yeah, hopefully the hypo is going to do its magic. So we'll get that down there, then we'll blast that off, and then hopefully while I'm having my dinner, this is going to be drying, and then I can sand it later so I haven't got to come back tomorrow and do it. So we're going to get some dinner because I'm absolutely starving. We'll let this dry and then we'll get it sanded. Let's get it sanded. And with every clean, we always finish off by cleaning the windows. So let's do it, baby. There we go, look at that, how awesome does that look? Absolutely brilliant. What a difference that makes. Customer's been out, she's well happy, she can't believe the difference it makes. She says it makes her drive look a whole lot bigger. And it does. It looks absolutely amazing. It literally looks like it's just been laid. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. So yeah, tell me what you think. Drop me a comment. Do you like the transformation that I have just completed on this driveway? If you do, like, subscribe and hit that notification button. I even did the wall. The walls got done. Scraped the moss at the front of the wall as well off the pavement that the council should do, but clearly they won't and they don't. So yeah, wall looks great. Drive looks immense. Clean the windows. So there we go. Another driveway completed. So I will see you next time. See you later. Ta-da. See you there. Bye-bye. Whoop.